Hey guys, this is Hawk. Welcome back to the channel and to Grounded, where I mentioned in the last episode my intentions for today are going to be to take on some of the mixers as well as the infected wolf spider. Additionally, in the last episode, I was actually told that I'm supposed to take on the Broodmother again, which I do believe we need to do just because of the fact that I need more Broodmother pieces in order to be able to craft the item that attracts the praying mantis, so at some point that we can take her on as well. But before we do any of that, we're going to be going through some updates that I am aware of that have occurred since the last time we played. So let's take a look at some of these. All right, so the game did go through a pretty large update, which added some new creatures, some new mutations, some new game mechanics, and all of those types of things, which you can actually review the entirety of the list if you check the game page out on the Steam store. But one of the first things that I wanted to mention is that there is now a new mutation that I found when I logged in. It is called Hauling Hero. It allows you to carry more items without having to equip different sets of armor or badges. Also, your base now has a coziness level, which provides bonus effects, and you create the coziness level by adding different crafted items to your base that increase the coziness level. There were also a number of new building pieces that are now available for our use, which we might be looking at here soon because I do want to go ahead and do some additional building. Also, you can see that just popped up on the screen, there is now a quick swap mutation loadout. I haven't actually tried this yet, but I have mutations that are set up on both A and on D. And the reason they set these up is that so that you can, in fact, put different loadouts for mutations. So specifically, my mutation A is kind of the loadout I've been using when I've been traversing the world. It's got meat shield, it's got coup de grace, it's got Natural Explorer, Cardio Fan, and right now I've been using Mysterious Stranger. On Loadout D, I put on the items that I can use when I am actually building. So this is Chopper, which helps you get through some of the actual chopping functions. Buff Lungs increases your stamina. Grassmaster allows you to, it's chopping harvest speed. Natural Explorer is just always good just because of the fact that it's faster movement speed. And Hauling Hero. And you're able to swap between these relatively quickly just by toggling through on that bar. So that's one of the things that they added in this specific update. Also, I mentioned that there are some new creatures. I don't have an entire list of all of the creatures, but I do know that they have added wasps and also an infected broodmother. So we'll have to learn about those as we go forward. And the last thing I wanted to point out is that there's supposed to be some updated items in the science shop. So I figured I'd come over here and kind of check it out. I know we didn't have enough to do any more of the milk molars at this point. Yeah, these have not changed. So all of this is still the same. But let's see what's else in the science shop. All right, so we got a new sign set for May. We've got all of these sign sets. One of the things I'm aware of is that the turrets are now the same. It's the same turret is used for everything. I think we actually looked at it in the last episode that there was a turret for it was a turret for pebblets and a turret for pollen, I believe. It's now just called an acorn turret, and you have the ability to put any type of rounds in it. So it looks like this one says pebblet rounds, and these are sticky rounds of some sort, which are pollen and silk I see over here. And for the most part, everything else seems to be still sign sets, which we've not really gone into. So I guess it's a good thing I didn't actually get the turret in the last episode, but we'll be working on some of that. Additionally, obviously, there was also a bunch of new building items. I've not actually looked through them yet, but I do have, since I've added the Hauling Hero mutation. I wanted to see how that actually worked alongside the badge that I've been carrying around. I think it's the compliance badge. Let's see here. I'm sorry, intern badge. So the intern badge is the one that allows you to carry extra items. And when I have the intern badge equipped, I can actually carry 15 of the grass planks or the weed stems. So I picked some of these up to try to see. So normally we can carry 5. And if we equip Hauling Hero, we can now go up to 10. And then if we equip the intern badge, we have the ability now to go to 20. And this looks absolutely absurd. It's crazy the amount of stuff she's able to carry. Look at that. That's incredible. I figured we'd go ahead, though, and take a moment because I was just wandering around chopping down all of the weeds that I could find. Speaking of which, does anybody know, this is one thing I'm not familiar with in the last update, the burdock roots, I'm sorry, not burdock root, that's a among trees thing. I was just editing some among trees. The burdock, it's no longer present. I used to kind of respawn on a daily basis. Does anybody know what has happened to that? Has it been reduced that it doesn't appear as often? Or what exactly happened there? I'm not sure. Anyways, let's go ahead and build some foundations here just because I've got all of this stuff that I'd like to get rid of because I have all of my weed pallets are full. So I have no space for this anymore. I've literally just got weed stems laying all over my floor. And I do want to, in the very near future, I'm going to be putting a platform down and maybe trying to do some of the other building that I've been talking about, which of course is the bounce web elevator. And my hope is to do that with one of the other things that's supposed to be available. I've not equipped it in my game yet, but there is in fact a building helper now. It is a gnat that you can equip and he will come out, and so that you don't have to try to figure out how to get up to like high places and such. You can have the gnat in your game. I believe that all you've got to do in order to get it into your regular game, you have to turn on creative mode in order to actually enable the gnat helper. I believe if I go into my options right now. Okay, it's called a handy gnat. It looks like I might already have it. Handy gnat mappings. I'm not sure. I'll have to look up at some point and see what exactly I need to do to actually get the gnat. It made it sound like I actually needed to go into creative mode and actually turn it on to be able to use it. But it allows you when you're building and there are like really high items. Like it, if you remember up here on the second floor, I created this bounce web so that I could get up onto the roof so that I could put these crow feathers out here. The handy gnat will, obviously the gnats are able to fly. And so that would be one thing that you would be able to use the handy gnats for, is getting to high places without actually having to build things like bounce web elevators. All right, so I've got all of these floorings down, and I had mentioned that this is kind of try to migrate some stuff outside. I still have more weed stems that I'm going to try to figure out where I'm going to put the bounce web elevator really quickly because I don't want to lose these. Like I said, my weed stem pallets were full. Although I should actually show you, there's something I noticed. This is something I was not aware of before I logged in. But the actual weed stem pallets now, apparently since the update, you have the ability to mass deposit everything. Okay. So you will see there's deposit with the G key, but there's also deposit stack if you hold the G key. And that will fill the pallet in one fell swoop with whatever happens to be in your hand. Unfortunately, my pallets are full and I'm stuck in the door. All right, let me grab the rest of this stuff and figure out where I'm going to be going with my bounce web elevator. And then we will be working on some of the other stuff that we're going to be doing today. All right, guys, so another thing I wanted to make sure that I looked at when we started this is that you're also now supposed to be able to grow mussel sprouts from within these planter pots. So I think I just need to chop down these toadstools. And yes, we now have the ability to grow these. Growing ourselves some mussel sprouts is going to reduce the amount of time that I'm going to spend going down into the pond lab. Although that is a great place to still get stuff. I mean, you get every couple days, you get 30 of those things all at once. But we're going to grow some up here as well. All right, I went ahead and grabbed some mushroom brick, figuring that we can go ahead and finish off these platforms right away so you guys can kind of see what I set up out here. They're not obviously done yet. This was just a preliminary kind of setup that I did, but like I mentioned, this is going to be kind of like an area for me to set out the dew collector and other such things that kind of take up space and that kind of seem like if you were trying to have some form of immersion, those are the types of things like a dew collector would, collect dew outside. And grills probably should not be in a wooden house, those kinds of things. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to relocate this guy. We're going to move him out here, I guess. If he fits, let's see. It does. It could use to be a little wider, and so that's something I will probably work on at some point. But for now, it can go right here, and that will give me some space in the corner. Awesome. We got some stuff moved outside. All right, I'm going to head to bed, and then in the morning, we're going to probably look at what we need to do in order to take on that infected wolf spider. I'm not quite sure. I want to take a look at its data card and see maybe if we can figure out some sort of plan. I've never seen anybody fight this thing, so give me a few moments. Couple more things this morning. After the last episode where we demoed TMR's build for armor, TMR came back in the comments and actually mentioned that the bonus that the fire ant leg plates get from the sleek bonus, that it turns out that those are only effective when you have the entire fire ant set. So instead of doing sleek, we're going to make another set of fire ant leg armor, and we're going to make them bulky instead. So let's go ahead and do some updates on those. And this will also give us a nice fresh set because the other one is quite damaged. All right, so we, of course, have level 6 bulky, or we've got level 6 sleek. Looks like I need to make some more sturdy plating quickly. All right, let's get level 6 bulky. And we can go level 7 bulky and level 8 bulky. Heck, let's go level 9 bulky right away. All right, and then we should be able to equip these, and we should be doing quite well as far as armor. We're going to go ahead, though, and repair our Widow Spalder before we try to take on the infected wolf spider. And let's go ahead and put these fire ant leg plates back in our armory down here. I'm sure I've got at least one dummy that's available. Or do I? There we go. Just made one. All right, let's go ahead and deposit you. All right, so there's our fire ant leg plates that we were using in the last episode. We've got some now. I also took a few minutes to look at the card, the data card for the infected wolf spider. And you will see that it is weak to fresh, slashing, and spicy. Also busting, but I don't foresee myself using the mint mace on this. I mean, maybe, I don't know. Probably I'm going to look to go towards the spicy Coltana because that should have slashing damage as well as spicy. We obviously don't want to do stabbing or salty, so that's going to eliminate our salty spear that we have. And one other thing I'm going to go ahead and equip in my loadout here is that I'm going to remove Mysterious Stranger because that is something also that TMR mentioned in the comment, is that with this specific build, Mom Jeans is actually a great thing to put with it because it helps boost the poison damage. So we're going to go ahead and equip that. Although, actually, we need probably Mithridatism. Hang on a second here. Let me think. Meat Shield probably is a good idea. Probably maybe take off Natural Explorer just because I don't know that we're going to need quickness necessarily. I'm not running away from it. That thing is so fast. There's going to be no way to run away from it. Do we have any more? We do have some dew down here. Let's go ahead and grab ourselves a drink really quickly. And I grabbed some extra smoothies. I've got Beefy Liquid Rage. I've got Beefy Fuzz on the Rocks. I have no idea. I probably should make some more bandages really quickly. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to go find the wolf spider wherever he may be. Oh, good lord, guys. I have no idea about this. I remember getting hit so hard by this thing when I went in to try to... Oh, I'll take your meats, though. That's nice and healing. Why am I running? Oh, I'm running slow because I took off Natural Explorer. That's why I feel like an old granny running around in my new armor. You will help me heal nicely. So I never actually mentioned, but one of the things that I did up here is that I was trying to get towards the weeds so that I could get more weed stems a little more quickly, and the infected wolf spider's right there. So I built these walls. Unfortunately, it looks like I built the walls probably too close to the weeds. I'm assuming that's what happens sometimes because I now know they no longer grow. So I'm probably gonna have to pull those walls down at some point, but okay. Yeah, I'm gonna save the game quick. All right, guys, I've saved. Oh, he's going out the other side. Come back. For the first time, I actually want you to be here. You know what? While he's gone, let's get rid of these things that could explode if I come in here. Let's do that. All right, guys, I've managed to find the infected wolf spider. It looks like he's going back into his den from this side now. I need to try and lure him outside. Well, maybe I could fight him under there. I just need to get somewhere where there's not a bunch of things to get caught on. Let me take these things really quickly. Beefy Fuzz on the Rocks. Beefy Liquid Rage. Beefy Human Food. Beefy Boost Juice. Let's go. Oh god, I'm gonna die. This is gonna be a disaster. Yeah, I don't want those things, preferably. Oh god, that was... Okay. Oh god! Oh god! He hits so fast and so hard!
It's pretty good.
Oh god, okay. Oh no! Oh gosh. Okay. Oh, wow, he knocked me off the wall. Oh! I need to get back up here. Oh gosh. Oh no!
I need an antidote.
It's good I made more, I've got an Orb Weaver Jr. now. Okay, good. He's dead, and the mom genes have come out. Okay. I got like 4 of those. Oh my god, I got him! How did his health get so low? I literally would have thought that I had like a quarter of his health. I'm gonna have to watch that back. Okay, got 4 spider venom, 4 spider fangs, and 11 fungal growth. Somebody did tell me. They said that it was very advantageous to kill the infected wolf spider because unlike the regular wolf spider, you actually get 4 of the fangs instead of just 2. Okay, that was nerve-wracking. And I'm not gonna lie, I did die one other time before I just did that fight, and that was because I was trying to get a thumbnail. What I do for you guys and the thumbnails. All right, guys, give me a few minutes, and we're gonna go take on some mixers and probably the Broodmother again. I've got an attack of the orcs. So, did I kill that spiderling myself? So that is the mom genes things you actually call spiderlings. Oh no, I think he's just dying on his own. Would you just die? Seriously? You're driving me crazy. All I was doing... Oh gosh, there's another one. You always know when there's a bombardier beetle this close, it's because it's an orc. Let's go... Oh gosh, and you? Oh, okay. Oh! There was a lot of them. I've got an attack of all of the orcs. All right, you.
That's interesting.
What is Dr. Tully doing? He's supposed to be in my base.
Poison!
I hear the bombardier coming.
One coming for us.
Where's my mint mace? There it is. Stop that. Okay, now that we have avoided that attack, I'm supposed to be trying to... All I was doing was checking on my muscle sprouts to make sure I planted them properly, and I was suddenly being attacked. Let me get back to... I need to craft a Broodmother BLT, and then we should be able to head down that direction. Alright, guys, we have made it to the... What do they call this thing? I call it a frisbee. They have some sort of terminology for it, but this, of course, is the Broodmother Den, right above the frisbee. And it is, of course, night out. I didn't really much care because, well, it's dark in the Broodmother Den, so it's not going to make a difference. All right, let's go ahead and take a look around in here. I will tell you that I made some extra healing items. I also I crafted 3 of the Broodmother BLTs, and I brought along some mushroom brick as well. But that's, you know, if we happen to, on our way back, if we still have space, I can go to one of the mixers or something like that. But basically what I was told is that I need to summon the Broodmother again because there's something of interest, and that after actually it gets summoned multiple times, it is more resistant to types of damages. If it's after the second time, it's resistant to spicy, and the third time, it's resistant to slashing. Hey guys, Future Hawk here. I wanted to quickly clarify the statement I just made because I realized that I misread a comment. I believed that the increased resistance to the different types of damage occurred as you continued to summon the Broodmother for multiple fights. After I recorded the video and reread the comment, I realized that what the commenter was actually saying is that the Broodmother develops increased resistances during the same fight. So after she summons her second round of minions, she has an increased resistance to spicy damage, and then when she later summons her third round of minions, she has an increased resistance to slashing damage. In my hasty reading of this comment, I thought I had to summon her 3 times to experience the resistances, so I battled her 3 times. So here's my Broodmother battle times 3. So it should make this interesting because, well, I'm using my spicy Coltana for this, so I guess we'll see how it goes. I hope I didn't bring very much repair glue along, so hopefully everything goes according to plan. When do things go according to plan? All right, let's find out what this something of interest is. Actually, let's save the game and let's get some smoothies taken here. I brought regular boost juice along to try to get rid of them. Beefy human food. And I also brought along a black ox burger, which is max health and damage resist. So let's go ahead and eat that right away.
I'd eat this normally.
And summon boss. All right. What is the thing of note here?
My position.
What are the little symbols underneath her health bar?
This stuff's burning me up.
That is still, it's just slow enough to really mess me up. I need these guys to be gone. You will be just fine. Wouldn't it be great if I had Mysterious Stranger on right now? That'd be hysterical. And the man comes out and fights the Broodmother. Oh, she's doing her call-in, isn't she? Yeah, she is. There's more of these things, I think. You will be just fine. Except I need these ads to be gone. She's doing that jumping backwards thing, which is super weird. But... okay, perfect. We have another series of ads. Yeah, that jumping back thing is... that might be the new thing maybe that TMR was talking about in that comment. Oh, hello. Here comes the third set. Okay, hello. Oh no, she's stunned me. Oh my man, that was rough.
I need to get an antidote.
All right, perfect. Literally perfect. All 5 of them. Oh.
I've been poisoned.
Yeah, that jump backward, she didn't do that before. Also, my sword is damaged. Stop that! Just stand still! Oh god. Okay, now I'm stunned. Thank you. And die! Stop it!
Not feeling good at all.
I swore I kept hearing something behind me. Thought something was going to attack me from behind. Hold on, a bandage. Goodness gracious. I definitely need to repair my sword. I don't know. Let's see. Harvest remains. I think I got everything. Broodmother chunks, broodmother fangs, and venom. I know I'm short on inventory space. Oh, no, there's a bunch of web fiber. I should be able to get rid of something here to actually pick that up.
That tastes surprisingly.
All right, I guess we'll try it one more time. I know it's obviously supposed to be decreasing levels or increasing levels of resistances. So this time I guess it's supposed to be, what did I say, spicy or slashing? I'm not sure which one. But it's supposed to be...
Taking a look around.
Weakness to slashing and spicy, but... I think you can actually block the damage that happens because of that, but I don't know if I know the timing yet. Oh, here they come. Okay. Oh, man. Yeah, I don't think I've got enough healing. Okay, there we blocked it. Very nice. Okay. Okay. Second time. All right, how many did I come down here? I think it came down with like 25. I've got 10 left. And these also heal. I don't think they heal as much, though. How's my armor? Let's repair this. Okay. We'll do it a third time. I don't think we're getting to mixers today. Today's been all about spiders. Infected wolf spider and broodmother times 3. Let me take these really quickly just to try to get some stuff out of my inventory. All right. Broodmother, come on down for the third time. Let's see how we do. I will have plenty of parts to do the Mantis. Oh gosh! I didn't know the next until I backed into them and saw their yellow butts. Yeah, you can block it if I think it seems to. Oh, I might even eliminate all damage when it jumps backwards if you've got at least your block out. Okay. Oh, okay. They're here, and I'm stunned.
Good at all. I need an antidote.
Okay, ads. Go. Get out of here. Oh god, I'm stunned. Geez, she stunned me so hard I couldn't block. It does maybe a little bit of damage. I'm not sure. Oh! That was the last hit. I didn't even know I hit her, to be perfectly honest. Oh my. Yeah, she's a little bit different, that's for sure. I mean, it's not a bad thing. It actually, I mean, it seemed to still go pretty well. But let's go ahead and get a drink. And that is unfortunately going to be all that we do today. I was expecting to get to some mixers. I just fought a heck ton of spiders. It is really dark. I just fought a lot of spiders. I do not think I'm going to be able to get to anything else today, if for no other reason than I need to go mentally recover from all of the spiders. But first things first, I need to get out of this tree. And to be honest, I do not recall where I land. If I just jump, find out. Let's see how many spiders I hit. Okay, she decided she was not going to get out her dandelion tuft. Yeah, there's more over there. I hear them. I hear the orb weavers. But we should be back close to the vicinity, I think, of the ascent with the paperclip. All right, guys, but that is going to be it for this episode. So I am going to thank you guys so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this episode, feel free to like and comment. Also subscribe so that you get notified of future videos. But for now, my name is Hawk, and this has been Grounded. And I will catch you guys next time. And for those of you that stuck around to the very end of the episode, I just got back and I'm trying to sort out my stuff, and I found out that this time around I got Broodmother venom. Let's go analyze this quickly before we end the episode here, because I want to know what this gives me the ability to craft. I think before we had just gotten some sort of spider venom, or I think there's a red one that's called like super spider venom or something like that. I'm not sure which one we'd gotten from the Broodmother, but let's see what Broodmother venom gives us. Wrong thing. Oh my gosh! There's a full Mother Demon, a Broodmother set. I can now make a chest of the Mother Demon and greaves of the Mother... We need to look at these quickly. Chest of the Mother Demon. A foreboding piece of equipment crafted from frightening pieces of a fallen Broodmother. Poison coating and medium armor. How does that go with the Widow's Spalder? See, this is also poison coating and it's light armor. Medium armor is probably what, more defense? The defense is the same. Let's look at the legs. Poison coating and medium armor for that as well. And it's like 4 levels of defense. And then what are we wearing? We're wearing red ant leggings right now. I'm sorry, fire ant, not red ant. And that one's corrosion. So it's the same level of defense. It's corrosion and it's medium armor. I wonder if you're kind of doing like most of my stuff is kind of a bit of a poison build. Would it make sense to actually make those Broodmother leggings to go with this set? If you guys have been experimenting, let me know your thoughts. We will be taking on the Mantis soon and trying out another build from somebody that was looking to have me test out their build. But I do believe it requires some sort of... There's going to be some sort of armor that requires Mantis parts for it. So anyways, guys, that's going to be it for this one. I'll catch you in the next one.